know, it's a long time coming, guys. It's taken a while, but the wait is almost over. Hey, what's up, Dynasty? Back at it again with a quick Mortal Kombat 12 video because got an update for you if you watched my video from 2 weeks ago where we first discussed the newly introduced rumor of MK12 being debuted at a PlayStation Experience, PlayStation Showcase sometime during the month of May. That was 2 weeks ago, and sadly, it seems like you gotta wait another 2 weeks because industry insider Jeff Grubb, who first broke that we'd be getting Mortal Kombat 12 and not Injustice 3 back in 2021, finally gave us an update on this rumored gigantic PlayStation Showcase, which again is apparently gonna showcase not only just PlayStation games, but AAA titles like, you guessed it, MK12. Now, if you missed my video breaking down why we will be getting MK12 potentially at this event, I'll probably talk about it and catch you up to speed at the end of the video, but right now we're going to talk about the reason why you clicked on the video. When is this event taking place? Now, yesterday, Jeff Grubb came out and dropped this over on his official Twitter account saying, Jeff Grubb's Summer Game Mess has an update. That timing on PlayStation Showcase is right as of now. And of course, at the very top, you can see the week of May 25th, the PlayStation Showcase. Now, he went on to also say, I said the week of May 25th because that's probably the latest that week it could happen. But it could happen earlier. I just don't want to say week of May 21st and then people get mad when it doesn't happen on a Sunday. So as early as May 21st, that's less than 2 weeks from now, there could potentially be this gigantic PlayStation Showcase showing off again. Not just your Spider-Mans, but MK12. Now, as a disclaimer, keep in mind, if we go back to this gigantic list of upcoming, game showcases, game events, the only other event that makes sense if it's not going to be at this PlayStation Showcase would be Summer Game Fest, and that's on June 8th. So, again, that's like another 2 weeks after that event. Everything's just going in 2 week intervals, it seems, but I'm telling you, if it's not the PlayStation Showcase, it will be at Summer Game Fest. And the funny thing about all of this is if we go back to the tweet that Boone made back in December 10th, doing his Boone AMAs, he was asked, could we see an announcement within 6 months? He said likely. So right there on the wire, man. Right there. June 8th is almost right there at June 10th, which would have been 6 months. We pushed it. So that's why I'm saying this just makes the most sense. I guess it could potentially be at the Xbox Bethesda showcase, but I'm not, no. Maybe Evo? That could also kind of be like the last hoorah, but at the same time, it's like if they're dropping this game fall of this year, end of this year, Evo is cutting it so close, so close. So I think the most obvious guess, and of course, considering that we've had Xbox insiders time and time again say that MK12 will be revealed at this event, it's gotta be at this event. If when an Xbox insider is not saying it's gonna be at the Xbox showcase, come on, they would know. So when they're saying it's a PlayStation event, it's probably a PlayStation event.
Original DM I got mentioned when it's supposed to be happening, and I didn't want to say anything. But now that others have said it, I feel much better because I got told just before E3 time. But remember how I said a while back, John, on our episode that there's a big third-party game that's supposed to be at that showcase? Do I just say it and take the gamble of like them pulling it? And then
I mean, is it exclusive or is it just we're going to debut it here?
It's a third-party game. It's a third-party game.
We'll say it.
Oh, I got told that Mortal Kombat 12 is supposed to be there because I got that DM back in like February.
That's why a lot of people like PlayStation shows more than Xbox's shows, because Xbox tends to focus only on games coming to Game Pass. So that means all the huge games, the Resident Evils, the Mortal Kombats, anything that wanted to make a splash, are all going to be at the PlayStation Showcase.
A wise man once said, tick, 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 tick. And it seems like finally the ticks are going to be coming to an end. 2 weeks. But what I think is interesting also is, throw in the fact that another insider, Jazz Corden, replying to Max when discussing MK12, said, I think you'll find out more next month. Like I'm telling you, everyone's saying it's happening in May, this PlayStation event. Not directly the PlayStation event, but next month would be May, and there's no other event taking place this month, just that. So, but what I think is interesting is Sonic Fox, initially back in April said, I anticipate an MK12 announcement next week, and that was the hype a couple weeks ago. And Jeff Grubb said, I think they're going to space. And I still don't entirely know what he means by this. Is he talking about the announcement taking place? Funny enough, PlayStation Showcase rhymes with the word space. Is he talking about the actual MK12 story? Like, they're gonna be set in space, considering that there's gonna be multiverses, it seems like, between Liu Kang's ending, that timeline, with the Shang Tsung ending in that entire timeline, and potentially even some other timelines, like maybe even Onaga? Who knows? Like, they can just be pulling multiverses to multiverses, like literally they're in space in the ending. So is he just saying the game's gonna have a bunch of space elements in it? Is he talking about the rumor that MK2 would be set in space? If you guys remember, there was a story from We Got This Covered, and they said MK2 would take place in space. I don't think he's talking about that. So I still don't know exactly what Jeff Grubb means by this tweet. Do you guys know what he means by this tweet? I know at the time people were thinking there was going to be a reveal on like International Space Day, or when SpaceX successfully launched their rocket on like 420 or something. So that didn't happen. So I don't know what he means by this. I think they're going to space. Unless he means like they're going to space things out. And that was back in April, and now it's going to be taking a month and a half with just some space. We'll never know what he meant by that, but maybe you guys can decipher. But yeah, there you go. The week of May 25th. As early as May 21st on that Sunday, there's going to be a PlayStation Showcase. And again, the current rumor, considering that there's several insiders claiming MK12 will drop there, that's potentially the best bet for this reveal. It could very well happen sooner than that, and the gameplay showcase is there. It could happen after that at Summer Game Fest. But if I was a betting man, I'd honestly say this is it. You gotta wait 2 weeks, guys. We waited 2 weeks to get this update, and just gotta wait another 2 weeks, and you'll be golden. You'll be good to go. And it sucks because, you know, usually they do drop trailers and stuff like before E3, and then that summer it's like, oh, we get to see the gameplay at E3. And with E3 being canceled, I'm kind of intrigued to see how they play this off. Like, maybe we get the trailer at this PlayStation event, then during Summer Game Fest we get gameplay. So initial announcement in May, gameplay in June. I can kind of see that a couple of weeks later. That kind of makes some sense. So who knows? I don't know, but regardless, that 6-month window is coming to an end, and this video is also coming to an end. So I ask you, what do you think of Sony, who, by the way, owns Evo and supported MK11 pro competition events, and even had Kratos back at MK9? What do you think of Sony potentially getting the reveal, the announcement of MK12? Do you think that means anything special for, like, exclusive content? I don't think so, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Of course, I do love you guys. I'll keep you updated with everything in regards to when this game is potentially dropping. Obviously, once they do announce this showcase and they give us an exact date, I'll come back and be like, yo, this is the date. Mark your calendar. It's about to get lit. But until next time, I've been your host, Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. I love you. Thank you for watching. The support this last week's been insane. For real, you guys are the best. I'm so hyped to cover MK12. It's been 4 years, guys. It's been a long time coming. So let's get the hype going. Let's get excited, and let's have some fun. If you guys have not seen the last videos lately, I've been doing a lot of the Mortal Kombat movie updates because there's been leak after leak after leak, and there's even been more after my Jade video from yesterday. So if you missed that, it's worth checking out because we got some details on the alleged script, courtesy of some auditions that were posted online publicly. They're now deleted. So again, I love you guys. Thank you for everything. It's a miracle that this game's dropping this year, because it doesn't seem like it is. We're already in May. It's got to drop soon, the announcement. We'll see what happens. I'll see you guys later. Have a good